Hey everyone, welcome to Tech Answers. Today's video, I'm going to show you what I've been doing all day. The Raijintek Asterion. I fell in love with this case from the very first moment that I saw it on their website. The hardest part for me though was waiting for it to become available, because when they originally released it on the website, they weren't selling it yet. So it was originally released in Europe, and it still took a few more months before it came to the US and Canada, and I almost purchased it from Europe, but that would have cost me about $300 to $400. Instead, I ended up waiting about 2 more months, and it ended up showing up on Newegg for about $159. The tempered glass panels are very, very dark. In fact, when the machine is off, it actually just looks like it's gloss black. Each glass panel is held on by 4 thumb screws that sit on rubber insulated posts to make sure that nothing gets broken. It is a very spacious case and well designed. One minor thing though that kind of caught me off guard is the front fans don't actually vent to the outside. They are just kind of there on that front panel, and the entire case gets its air from underneath. I will have to utilize it eventually for a radiator when I decide to water cool the system. Alright, so the one problem with this case that I have found, and I think this, not sure if it happened in manufacturing or packaging, but I doubt it happened in shipping because there was nothing wrong with the box. These posts that hold the glass on here and here, this top one, I don't know if you can notice, but yeah, you can see that it's slightly off-centered. It's not centered. And this one over here is about what it should be. But what I'm thinking is causing that, and I'm going to have to try to bend things back, try to see if this will rectify it. If you look down the motherboard tray, let me take the camera off. I don't know how well this is translating into the video, but it actually doesn't look like it is at all. But the motherboard tray is bent. You can see it right here. So I'm wondering if this being bent this way is pulling this section in. So I'm going to try to bend it back and see if it makes it fit better. Part of the reason why I selected this case is because it can handle very large motherboards. I have an extended ATX motherboard, and I believe it can handle upwards of some of the larger server boards, because if you look past that first set of grommets, there is another set of posts for standoffs, so this thing can handle a fairly substantial motherboard. I'm using the same NZXT Kraken X61 that was in my previous system for now, until I do a custom water loop, which I'll end up doing a 360mm radiator at the top and a 360mm radiator on the front. It can also handle 280mm radiators in the top, and I want to say it can also handle 280 on that front bracket. They give you a bunch of different places to mount 2.5 and 3.5 drives. I put my SSD in the spot you see it there. You can also put it in the back, kind of at an odd angle though. Not sure how I feel about that one. Anyways, you can also fit mechanical hard drives on top of the basement as well. I didn't do this. I ended up putting my Hue Plus in there, and I just put my mechanical drive in the basement location. Power supply installation was for the most part fairly easy. However, I didn't like how close the cables come out compared to the hard drive caddy in the basement. I wish I had a little bit more room, but unfortunately where the hard drive caddy ends is also where the basement ends, because if you still want to fit that 360 millimeter radiator on that bracket that you just saw me take out, you can see right there the basement has to end somewhere. It can't, unfortunately they have to make the case really tall to make that work. And right here is when I realized I have a problem. Alright, I've run into an issue. If you look right here, the RAM in this fan hit. You can hear the little clear cap for the LED coloring hitting the fan. So I'm going to pull the fan out and I'm going to try to sand down and kind of bevel that edge, see if I can't get that to stop. Because, I mean, I hate to say it, but this is a big case. You wouldn't think that this would be an issue in a case this size, but it is, so I guess I got to fix it. Over time, I've actually, due to my work, over time I've kind of lost the patience for cable management. I can still do it, but I get frustrated too quickly nowadays. So actually, I have a friend of mine who usually comes back and will neatly comb all my wires for me so that they'll actually look pretty and not like I got rushed and got frustrated. Never put your sides on before you power it on. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Just very happy to have the case that I've been watching it, waiting for it to come on sale in the U.S. I've seen it on sale for everywhere. I could have bought it from Europe months ago, but it would have cost me like $300 and some, I think. But it's finally done. Now I got to clean up this awful mess of a room, so that'll be great. Building computers makes messes. Well, have a good day, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.